Alright, hey guys, welcome to another video. I figured, you know, I'm out and it's snowing, so I might as well get a nice video for you guys. Now, I'm on high watch right now. First thing, I got semi pulled over. The guy followed me to where I was going and asked if I was, you know, doing donuts in a parking lot because he saw me kind of do like this, leaving. And I don't know. I don't know, but I was scolded for such actions. Nevertheless, though, we are back in it, and yeah, I mean, it's a kind of a, it's funny being back in the snow in this car. We haven't had too many snowstorms. We had one, and I, you know, drove in that, but yeah, this one's kind of very comparable to the first time I filmed into this in the snowstorm. I think it was yeah, like last November. Also, a little side note, you guys are gonna hear some clunking from my rear. You know, it's gonna sound like honestly, it's gonna sound awful. Basically, the situation is with my suspension is I don't think I installed the rear springs correctly, or maybe I was a little too rough, because I'm pretty sure my end links are a little, maybe they were worn out, or they're just not tight. So I did do my best to tighten them, but I'm still getting that clunk. So if you guys have any ideas, you're certainly gonna hear it throughout the video, so you get an idea as to what it sounds like. But if you have any ideas to what it could be, let me know. It's kind of annoying. I think my fronts are starting to do it too, which is the worst situation, because of course removing that is something I don't want to end up doing. But yeah, guys, I'm currently, I don't even know why I'm driving an Eco, but yeah, Eco mode for the win. It's slick out, guys. The Golf R is getting quite a workout today. Yeah, but the only unfortunate thing about today is the fact that we are on high watch for prior driving actions. Also, like I was mentioning, there was a second instance. A cop pretty much saw me put this GoPro on my face. Fortunately, we're far enough away from him. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it's obvious what I'm out here doing, and I don't know. Just learning my car, learning control, of course. But guys, these new tires are doing pretty good, and when I say new tires, I mean newer. I put these on last March, pretty much after the snow came, and maybe it was April, I don't remember, but DWS 06 Continental Extreme contacts, and they do quite the trick. I'm pretty happy with how they perform in the snow. I haven't had, you know, really too much drama. I get drama when I want it, but that's the nature of a, you know, now I have more torque. So I mean, it's kind of funny, but it feels a little bit like it felt last year, especially when I'm on it. But you know, stage one on an all season versus stock on a summer surprisingly feels a little similar, but cornering and braking and all that, that's a lot more improved on this tire. Oh man. Another thing to point out, and I feel like I'm really picking on the lowering springs in this video, but they ride extremely stiff now. Again, I think that might be just my insulation, but and I know it's cold, and you know, 19-inch wheels on low-profile tires are just gonna feel awful anyway. Speaking of awful, visibility, not loving it right now. As you guys can see, it's a little dicey. Put on our mirror heaters. I know I'm right in the middle of the road here, you know, but this is New England for you. It's gonna look so weird, but I can promise you no one else is probably going 45 on this road. Nobody else. It's just so dicey outside. If you guys are wondering, if you're not familiar with how these 2019 Rs work and so on, all the newer Volkswagens, that arrow is simply because my lane assist is turned off, and like all my assists are turned off. Basically what happens is when you turn the car, when you turn the traction off, it disables all of those functions. I think it makes sense because the car doesn't, you know, it doesn't want to just fight itself the entire time. So that is kind of that. As you guys can see, obviously we're going back to Durham. We have to. It's in our nature. But yeah, pretty snowy out, and it's actually, I think claims of up to 3 feet, which I don't believe it, but you know, anything can happen. Another thing you guys are probably wondering is I do have a little bit of a Christmas tree going. Again, a lot of that's the cis, but when I turn this on, I still have one left. Those are my brakes. My brakes are due. For some reason, a car at 29,000 miles needs brakes, and I guess I looked it up, and I'm on the, you know, the sooner rather than I'm on kind of the earlier schedule for needing brakes, but yeah, it's definitely needs some brakes. I think it's just my fronts, but because I did look at my rears, but it's hard to tell. I'm gonna end up doing everything, so I'm gonna do the rotors and the pads, and I'm probably not gonna go for anything special. If you guys have recommendations as to what I should go with, definitely let me know. Looks like we're about to give this guy a show. Love the ski mask. Yeah, this thing is bit of a handful in the snow. That's to put it lightly. Oh, that felt awful. Yeah, this car is it's a great winter performer. I'm not saying it's not. I mean, the clearance, not an issue. What else? You know, the overall traction, the braking, everything is good. And bear in mind, you know, I don't have winter tires. I have a bunch of torque, and I really don't have brakes. And the fact that it kind of, let's just do a full brake test. Stop. Yeah, see, that's not bad. I'll allow that. Oh, I actually really don't want to go this way, and the reason being is because there's so many hidden potholes, and believe it or not, if you guys didn't know, this is my old kind of apartment area, and right down that way is where I used to film pretty much every single review, minus a few, but most of the reviews were filmed there, which is kind of cool. This thing, I mean, it's a lot of fun in the snow. I'll give it that. It's a different feeling than the summer tires, obviously, because I am getting semi-good traction for the most part, but you know, you still kind of, you have to give it a little bit more throttle to really make it dance, and when it does, you can get a pretty solid angle out of this, you know, Haldex all-wheel drive system. It's pretty insane. You guys can see it's busy around here. This was the hot tub I was trying to go to, but door was locked, which means heart was broken. So sad. And of course the compressor surge, as a lot of people like to hear in the videos. This turbo is very chatty. I wouldn't be doing, like, you know, a lot of this oversteer if I wasn't confident in the vehicle, but I know my car really well now, and you know, I feel very, very comfortable kind of kicking it out a little, or a lot. A little bit too much rotation, it pretty much just cut that speed for me. Oh, this thing is so much fun in the snow, guys. Oh, that's a bad example of how the brakes are doing. More angle. Fourth gear. Oh. Oh, you guys, it's so much fun. I love driving this car. You should definitely see the back of it. It is caked in snow. You know, I feel like the suspension is not being that loud, and you know, it makes me kind of look like a goofball because I was just talking about how noisy it can be, but yeah, it's not being that loud right now, so that's kind of nice at least. But hope you guys are doing well. I know we're kind of getting through the I guess halfway done with winter for the most part. I know it's getting a little bit lighter, which is allowing me to definitely get out and film more towards the end of the day, especially after work. I want to get back to filming after work. That would be my my dream, because I love filming after work. My weekends, I like filming on the weekends too. It gives me obviously a whole day, but you know how it goes. I do plan on doing the maybe the brake install. I'll do a video for that. I'm not terribly sure. We'll see guys. Oh man, is this a good winter driving car? And let me tell you, yeah, it is. I really like it, and mine is modified. I've done a lot of anti-winter mods, being the stage 1 high torque, lowering springs. So bear in mind, it's not an actual all-wheel drive system. It's it's Haldex. So you're gonna be mostly front-wheel drive driven. Compressor surge just sounds so darn good. Actually, guys, little side note, this was where I was rear-ended back in like last September, if you guys remember that video. Haven't fixed the car. It's so light of damage. Oh, that could have gone so bad. Haven't fixed the car. The damage was so light, so I didn't really worry about it. But yeah, guys. Not many people out today. Usually when it snows, back when I was in school, there would be everybody out, everyone like, sledding, you name it. But today it looks pretty dead. It's too bad. This thing makes so many different noises. It's actually kind of relaxing. Look at my rear view. I got no visibility out that rear windshield. Let's just do a normal takeoff. We'll show you guys what the traction's like. We'll put it eco mode, traction on. We'll just see what it does. Also avoiding potholes too. See? Like no drama. It's up to speed. I wasn't flooring it the whole time. I was giving it kind of a little bit of gusto, but guys, it's back to being a normal car. Oh, bump. And then the clunking too. Oh, brutal. But anyway, guys, I'm probably gonna end it there. I want to just talk to you guys, give a little chat while I'm drifting around in the snow, because it is well, 'tis the season, right? I got some cool stuff planned for sure, guys, so stay tuned for those videos. And we'll definitely we'll have a lot of cool stuff coming up for the Golf R. So with that said, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace and love.